So good afternoon. We're here still at Embedded World here in Nuremberg, and we've taken the opportunity this week to launch the new PicoScope 6000E series PicoScopes, the 500 megahertz 8-channel models, and created a lot of interest from our customers. Mixed signal capabilities with both analog and digital signals. Now, one of the frequent jobs that these and other PicoScopes are used for is decoding serial data, looking at the low-speed serial buses that are so prevalent within today's embedded systems. So I've got an example here. It's very simple. It's just a basic I2C bus, and we're looking at on the purple trace here at the bottom. We're looking at the clock information. At the top, it's the blue trace. So I want to show you how to decode that data using the tools in here. So we first of all are going to select serial decoding, and from that list of 21 possible decoders that are included as standard with the PicoScope software, we will select I2C, and then that brings up a little setup panel. So I have to tell the decoder on which channel is the data, and in this case it's channel A, on which channel is the clock, and here it's channel E. The software does a little bit of calculation to work out where the optimum threshold points are on both of those channels. It also looks at the transition timing to figure out automatically what the transition, what the bit rate is. So in this case, it's 100 kilobit per second bit rate, and we can give it a name if we wish to, and then we can decode data either in the graph or in a tabular form. So for the moment, I'll untick the table, and we'll just look at the decoding in the graph. We'll OK that, OK that. Up pops the decoded data. So we can start running the scope now. OK, so now we're seeing each of those packets decoded one by one, making it much easier to read and understand what's going on in the device under test than would otherwise be the case. Now, I mentioned that it is also possible to look at information in a tabular form. So we've got, first of all, the decoded data in the graph. If I put the cursor there on that particular packet of information, we can see what the packet number is, the start and the stop time, the number of address bits, whether it's 7 or 10, the address, 8F in this case, the read-write, and then the data payload. But if you're looking at it and you want to understand what it is in a programming sense, you probably would want to look at the information not so much in a graphical format, but in a tabular format, which we can add by ticking the table box here. OK, that, and it then will give us a table of the acquired packets. So all of the packets, tens, hundreds, or thousands, depending on the complexity of the task that you're trying to achieve, and that same information but laid out from top to bottom there. So that's it. It's very, very easy, very straightforward, very powerful, and a common task that is being undertaken by users of the scope in the work that they're doing to debug their systems.